portfolio management is not just picking the right stocks to buy, but also deciding to sell sometimes what you already have, right? And that's the theme of today's lesson. Um, so portfolio management is obviously accessible here, and you can enter transactions through the UI and then see portfolio positions, but we have nothing right now, no position, because there are no transactions. So I will demo you how you can generate random generated portfolios, and you can use that for back testing and some other research if you want to create like demo portfolios or test portfolios. So I already have something pre-created just to save time. First of all, we'll generate some random transactions to form a portfolio. To create a transaction, use function called set transaction value, and the first parameter is like index of your transaction. Because it's a new transaction, it will be 0. So you're setting up, and then you call store transaction, which will actually store the transaction with all the parameters specified for it, which is transaction type. In our case, that would be 0. Actually, I think it's, let me just double check documentation. The section we are looking for is portfolio management. Portfolio. Set transaction. Oh, 0 is watch, 1 is buy, 2 is sell. So in our case, that transaction type 1 is to buy. Transaction date, let me see that as well. Transaction date format is year, month, day. Okay. So let's buy everything on the same day, like in 2020, just before the crisis. And then ticker will randomly pick some tickers. Quantity, let's do all 10, whatever, and price will get the price. So we'll need to find out ticker and the price. So we need to determine first how many total companies we have. And then we'll use a randomized function to pick one company index. This is a Lua function, so let's call it index. The new variable is index. It's an index within all the companies, so this index should be below number C, which is total ticker count, but above 0, above or equal 0. So the mathematics functions in the Lua start with math. And actually, I think if we do like this, you will have suggestions. In our case, we want random, and random takes 2 parameters, like to specify the range, and it will pick one within the range. So we'll do this range. So this will pick some random index, and using this index, we'll get the actual ticker. Ticker by index. So that will give us our ticker, randomly picked ticker. And now the price, we'll use a function called get price, and we'll get it. We need to specify the ticker, day. Now in the day will be get current, that day. That gives us the today's day index, and we subtract. So we don't need to be too precise. So it's 20. So it's 2 years ago. So we subtract 2 multiplies 365. That's about those times. And then we can use like price open. I think if you just don't specify anything, it will just use default. So that will be our price. Okay, and that's it. Now we only need to do this multiple times to form a portfolio. So we'll run it a for loop I equals 0 to, let's do 10 transactions. So I'll have 10 random transactions. Run. Okay, it's done. Like, check it out. And we have our transactions all on the same day. The tickers are randomly picked. 10, 10, 10, prices. Okay, some of these transactions are kind of pretty bad. Probably some bad companies there. Okay, now we are pretty decent. Let's look at our portfolio overview. So now we have some numbers, some sectors. Somehow we picked healthcare a lot, and some financial companies. Okay, that's all cool. Unrealized return is 27%. Not bad. Maybe we should use this random algorithm to form our portfolio. Okay, anyway, so that's our portfolio. So what we want to do now is to analyze portfolio and give us a suggestion which stock that we own is a good time to sell, like if it's underperforms. So we can like pick total return to be below certain threshold and like print the suggestion, hey, sell that, right? So that's what we're gonna do. So we can for now remove this. We don't need it anymore, and we'll use some other functions to go through your positions in portfolio. So portfolio functions. So first of all, you need to call this function to calculate your statistics for portfolio before you actually get the numbers. So this function, actually it says it takes some arguments, which is start period and end period. Year, month, date. Okay, so let's do something similar to that. 2022 12/09. Okay, then we will go through each position, and first we need to get position count, right? So we call that position count. Then we do the for loop as usual from first position to last position. I think we need -1. Okay, and then we will get position value by index and name value. So this is the name of your position. There are various values you can get, see. And obviously we also need the actual ticker, right? Get position ticker, yeah, that's what we need as well. Get position ticker by index, so I is our index. Local ticker, and we also get the position value, and we'll use total return as our indicator. And the name for this value, we need to pull it from the help file. So total profit realized, we need unrealized, we didn't sell anything yet. Profit unrealized. Okay. Local return. Oh, we need to use percentage, of course, and not just absolute value. Total return unrealized percent. Yeah, we need to use this one. Okay. This you see it highlighted. It's a keyword, so we need to make sure it's a name of variable that doesn't come in conflict with these reserved words. Okay, and now we'll just print it for now. Actually, I think I made a mistake. I pulled it from total portfolio values, but I really need, I call get position value, so I need to pull the value for unrealized return from position value itself, not the whole portfolio. So let me find that unrealized capital gain, total unrealized return percent. I need to use this one. Okay, save, run. Oh, and I need space. Got the space. Okay, so here is our tickers and our returns. So now all we need to do is to find position with the lowest. So let's call this variable lowest. Let's put very high number to it. And now we'll do if lowest is more than total return, then we don't need this anymore. Then lowest equals total return. So this way, after we run this for loop, here the lowest will truly have the lowest of the returns. We also need to record the actual ticker. We'll assign it here as well. And all we need to do is just print it here, our loser position. Of course, this is very primitive, but it's just to illustrate that you can analyze your portfolio and you know, That's good. Suggestion to sell this stock with return, negative return. Let's check it also visually. WYY, never heard of this one. WYY. White point, information technology. Oh yeah, it doesn't look very good, does it? Alright, so that was portfolio analysis with scripts.